That was Jack Johnson's You and Your Heart, taken from his fifth studio album released in 2010. This was the lead single, I believe. And this lesson is primarily based, I suppose, on the acoustic version, which he sometimes does, just him and his piano player. And then he does it in the key of C. I was earlier also in the key of C, but capoed on the 2nd fret, which is the absolute key of D. And that's actually what the original is. When he plays it with a band on stage, he usually is in the key of D. Plays it a little different on an electric guitar, of course. The riffs are pretty much the same, but the chord shapes are different. So, taking a look at the acoustic version, which is key of C, C major, chord 1, of course, F major, chord 4, G major, chord 5. There's also a little jump to an F major 7 throughout the progression here and there. There's also an E major and an F sharp major. Then later in the song it gets a little twist to the key of G, so you have the 1, 4, 5 there, G major, C major, and a D major in there. We of course take a look at that main riff, which is of course very fun to play. It does, well, you need to be able to strum focused there, which is not necessarily very easy. He actually really strums it as if it's a strumming pattern, which he actually, if you can play that one, then you can strum your way through the whole song, because he pretty much keeps it that way. So on. So yes, breaking it all down in the lesson. We'll go through the progression, of course. Yes, I will also take a look at another riff which appears in the 2nd interlude, which he leaves out when he plays it acoustically, actually. But maybe if you want to play it with a band or something like that, then you can incorporate it. It's of course easy to transpose the song to the key of D, the chord shapes, I mean. Also for the riff, it really, you know, it's basically in the key of C, it's a C major scale. In the key of D, it's a D major scale. All those scales have the same pattern, starting on the bottom string. We'll talk about it in the lesson for sure. So, if you want to learn how to play this one, either the acoustic version or maybe a little more like the album one, then check it out at TotallyGuitars.com.